Hey guys, I'm Kat and welcome back to my channel. So I was going to do a different video today, um, and it was going to be an interesting, weird one, but then I decided I'm going to do it later because right now I'm really tired. Um, and so instead I did a video about, my thyroid drama shit. So I decided to do kind of an update video on that instead, because of today and stuff. So, to update. So I have two nodules on my thyroid. Actually, I have several nodules on my thyroid, which actually for a female to have nodules on their thyroid is actually very normal. But I have two that are posing an issue. So I have a cystic nodule, which a cystic nodule is basically just a nodule that is filled with fluid, like blood and all that fun stuff. And then I have a solid nodule. So basically, when it comes to nodules on your thyroid, the ones that the ENTs or the endocrinologists are more concerned about are the solid ones, because the solid ones are usually the ones that contain cancer. The cystic ones, as I said, are mostly just have fluid in them. So I have one solid nodule and then I have a cystic one. So the one that you can see, this one right here, this is the cystic nodule. And so this one they're not very concerned about. The solid nodule is underneath it, and that's why they think that, well, that's why you can actually see it, is because the solid nodule is actually pushing the cystic one forward, so it's more prominent, so you can see it more. And there are different, when it comes to thyroid problems, they do have different concerns. So for example, if you are a male, they are more concerned if they see nodules on your thyroid than if you're a female. And they explained to me that it's simply because it's more common for a female to have nodules on their thyroid. So when a male comes in with a nodule, it's more of a concern. If you're like for age 40 and up, it's more of a concern because you're older. So your health isn't going to be as strong as when you're younger. If you're younger than 40, which I'm 23, they're not as concerned. If your nodule is larger than, I think it's 2.0 centimeters, then they're more concerned. If it's smaller, then they're not as concerned. Now, that's where I fall. My nodule is, I think, at 3.1 centimeters, so it's large. And so they are concerned about that. But everything else is fine. My blood work is fine. There's nothing going on with my thyroid. The hormones are fine. Everything is fine. So basically, to why I'm talking about today is that today I was going to go get a biopsy. I was going to do an update video about my thyroid before today, but then I thought I wanted to do it today because I had to go get a biopsy today. But I didn't end up getting the biopsy because the doctor said that he wants to do surgery anyway. So he wants to do surgery to take it out anyway. So there's really no point, because even if they did the biopsy and it said everything was fine, there was no cancer, he would still want to take out the right side of my thyroid, because that's where it's on, is on my right side. He'd want to take it out anyway, because of mostly the size alone, because the size of it now is already making my voice very hoarse, which I don't know if you can hear that now, and it makes my throat hurt, but also it makes it really hard to swallow. So when I eat, I have to take smaller bites because it'll get stuck in my throat if it doesn't. And if I have like snot running down my throat or built up spit, it takes a lot to swallow it down all the way. But also, it's gotten bigger since the beginning when we started to get it looked at. And the larger it gets, the more it'll push into my trachea, and eventually it'll make it difficult to breathe. So he mostly wants to remove it for size alone. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the other video, but my sister also had a thyroid issue, and she had to get her left side of her thyroid taken out. But her thyroid was giving her a lot of health issues, and mine's not. But when they did hers, what they did was they took it out and did the biopsy while she was under. So that's what they're going to do with me, is they're going to take it out, do the biopsy then, and basically what they're going to do, the way it works, is they'll take out some of your thyroid, do the biopsy. If they say everything is fine, then they'll leave the rest of the thyroid in. If they see cancer in the thyroid, in the nodules, then they'll just take the whole thing out. And that sometimes there's that middle ground where they can't like get anything substantial, so they have to send it off to a pathologist. If the pathologist after a while says it's fine, then we won't have to do surgery again. If they say that, okay, yeah, this is posing a problem, then they'll just go back in and take out the thyroid. And then I'll just have to live on medication the rest of my life, which isn't that big of a deal. I don't want to, but it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, that's currently what's going on with me. My thyroid isn't inflamed or anything like that. I have 2 nodules that are posing an issue. And I have to plan the surgery in the next 6 to 8 weeks. And in the meantime, I have to figure out financial aid or some kind of insurance, because I don't have any insurance. I'd have to pay out of pocket, and it's going to get really expensive. So if I could figure out a way to not have to do that, that'd be great. So I have to make a few phone calls today, and see if I can figure that out. But that's currently what's going on with me. I'm going to have to get surgery to get the right side of my thyroid removed. And I didn't know that you could live off, I think, of a third or a fourth of your thyroid, that it'll make enough hormones. I didn't know that. I knew that you could do that with, like, you could live with 1 kidney. I knew that you could survive with, like, very little of your liver because it grows back. I didn't know that about your thyroid. So I've been learning a lot lately about the thyroid, which is really cool. But like my thing is, so one of my grandmas had thyroid cancer. And for me, in my mind, like process of elimination, my sister didn't have cancer. So out of the 2 of us, I'm expecting it to be me. I'm hoping that I don't. Even if I did, I'm 23, I'm young, I'm relatively healthy, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't drink that much alcohol usually, so I'd be fine, but that's just what my mind thinks. And I kind of knew that I wouldn't get the biopsy today. I had a feeling that I was going to be told that I'd have to do surgery anyway, so that's good. I didn't want to do the biopsy in the first place because it's a needle. I didn't want to deal with the needle, but I was going to, because I knew that it was a good thing, because that way we could figure out what it is. But I'm hoping that I can figure out the financial aid thing or the insurance thing really soon, because I want to get the ball rolling as soon as possible, because once we get it started, we'll get it done and then it'll be over with, and then I'll just have to make payments or some shit like that. I just want to get it done and over with. So that's what's going on right now. He clarified to me that it's not something that we have to do tomorrow, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's just stressful that I have to do it. Part of me is relieved that I know what's going on and that I know what we have to do, but at the same time I'm stressed because I know what's going on and I know what we have to do. So, I'm really nervous, but at the same time, like, it's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'll be fine, and we'll get it taken out. Me and my sister will have matching scars right here. I wonder if my scar is going to be a little bit bigger because this is pretty large. So yeah, that's my current thyroid drama update, is that I have to get surgery and then they're going to do a biopsy on it when I'm under to see if there's anything else wrong with it. I have a very strong feeling that I'm going to have to get my whole thyroid taken out. So that just sounds like what life would give me. But what's crazy is we're 4 days into fucking 2008. We are 4 days into 2018, not 2008, 2018, and I already want to pull my hair out. I'm already stressed. This is something I already have to deal with, and part of me wishes that I didn't mention it. Part of me wishes I didn't say anything, but at the same time, I keep thinking, if I didn't say anything, what would happen? Like, what would have happened? How would it have gone? If I would have let it go for longer, would I get sick? Would something happen? Would the cyst potentially explode? I don't know if it would. I don't think it would. That's just my thought process. I also don't want to do surgery because I have this, those stories where people are under anesthesia but they wake up but they can't move and they can't talk but they can feel everything. That's one of my fears. That is one of my phobias. That is something that I'm horrified of, and I know it's very rare, and I know the doctor that is very good because he did my sister's surgery. I know it's very crazy of me to think that way, but it scares me because I've never had surgery before. I've never been under anesthesia. I've never done anything like that, so it's all new for me. But what's funny is, like, I told my boyfriend I wanted to try something new this year, so I guess this kind of counts. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me. I could probably keep talking and go off into a stressed out tangent, but I'm going to lay down. I'm going to drink something because I couldn't drink or eat anything after 12 o'clock last night because of my biopsy that we didn't even do. But yeah, so that's what's currently going on right now with me. I think I kind of want to continue to do these update videos because they make me feel better and less stressed because I talk about it, get it out to the world. But yeah, that's what's currently going on with me at the moment. I'm gonna nap and then make some phone calls, see if I could figure out some shit, and then go from there. Everybody's telling me not to be stressed, but it's like they don't even know me. Like, what? But yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna drink some stuff. I'm gonna watch some stuff. I'm probably gonna watch Buffy and chill. And yeah, so thank you for joining me in this video. If you liked it for some reason, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to see more videos like this and get more updates on what's going on, or see the next video that I'm going to do because it's going to be weird, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I think the bell notification if I have one, to be notified whenever I post. And welcome to 2018. Hopefully your 2018 isn't going like mine is and is super fucking stressful. Hopefully it's fine and you're having new experiences. I know it's only 4 days in, so honestly, you probably don't even know if it's going to be great or not. But, hopefully it's not being told you have to get surgery. So, but welcome to 2018. Honestly, I am excited to see what the year holds for me. And I do still want to try new stuff. I want to move in with my boyfriend and all this fun stuff. So, I am excited to see how 2018 goes. And my boyfriend and I, this is crazy to me, my boyfriend and I will be 5 years in September. That is half a decade. And that is fucking insane to me. So, yeah. But as I said, thank you for joining me in this video. And I hope that you have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. And this is Kat signing off. Bye.